Hi, my name is Alex Carlucci. I hope you're having a good day. I'm with GustonShow.com. I want to talk to you about just bank statements. I touched it briefly in another video, but I want to go over just the bank statements. So when an underwriter receives bank statements, 2 months bank statements and activity statements, she's looking for a handful of things. They're looking to see there's no large deposits. Any large deposit, so let's say you have $30,000 in there, and let's say you make 10 grand a month. So a $500 deposit of cash may not trigger the underwriter to ask you what that was. But if you make $1,000 a month and you have $2,000 in your bank account and there's a $500 cash deposit, they're going to say, what is that cash deposit? Because it's such a large percentage of your monthly income, it's a large percentage of your total assets. So they're going to want to know what that was, and they're going to decide if they want to use that money or not. So when we ask you to source a deposit, it means to get us a copy of the check and a letter explaining what that was. And if it's cash, then there's very few instances where you can use cash, but most of the time it's just like, you gotta back this out, it's no good. If it is cash, if you can show withdraw 3 days before for $500 exactly, and then 3 days later you deposit it, there's a chance we can use that cash deposit because we showed it withdraw, you took it out and you put it back in. You can't say my friends lent it to me. If you have a loan agreement with somebody that's dated prior to the date of this deposit and you have a loan agreement, we could show that. We can probably use the cash deposit. They may even ask for the person who took it out of their bank and proof of that, of their withdrawal. So it gets complicated. So they're looking for cash deposits. They don't like cash deposits. They're looking for large checks. So if you got an IRS deposit and it's not an automatic deposit from the IRS, they can't look at their bank statement that says IRS transfer from them, then they're going to ask for a copy of the check and then a letter explaining the IRS, and they'll accept it. So they're looking for large deposits. Quick pays nowadays are a problem. A lot of people are quick paying. I'm seeing underwriters go 50-50 on that. Yes, sometimes, no, sometimes. And another thing I'm seeing is Bitcoin. The Coinbase account doesn't give us a really good statement. If they get it together, we can use it. It's an asset. We're struggling with underwriters to allow for it because we can't show the source of the funds and how long it's been there. The accounts from these different finance companies, these Bitcoin companies, they don't provide you good statements. And for a reason, I think they're trying to make this money hard to trace, but I think the government's going to step in and make the statements more be required, because Coinbase, I think, does want to report this stuff to the IRS. So Coinbase, you have to talk to your loan officer. We have to know that you're using that kind of an asset, and before we start, and we'll find the right investor for you. Same with like gold sales. If you're using a gold account, we can use it. We have to show your cost basis, what you bought the gold for, what you sold the gold for, the actual sale of it. If you sold it on eBay, then we have to get that transaction. So a whole bunch of things are going to go on. So the underwriter's looking for very tedious things when you use offshoot accounts like Bitcoin or cash or gold. But when it's traditional bank accounts, what they're looking for is your large deposits. Any cash is bad. They want to see the earnest money coming out, but they're also looking for one other thing. They're looking for you having a regular payment history of paying a debt. They're going to want to know what it is, because they sometimes may discover a loan that you have that's not on your credit report, and you got to disclose it. So that's another thing they're looking for. And they want to make sure that all the transactions for money that you claim, like the 401k money is going in, is happening properly, your gift process is being deposited, and the money's coming out of that account. And they just want to follow the money, and that's why they're tedious on the bank statement. So they're very tedious about all this stuff. So just be patient with us. That's how bank statements are looked at by an underwriter. I hope you like this video. Please go to GustonShow.com, GustonCho.com, or call me, Alex Carlucci, at 630-915-7550. Thank you.